Check.
Check, check, check. That's how we check the mics, Kid Nation.
Welcome to KiddNation Extra.
Welcome, bienvenidos for our Spanish-speaking listeners.
Sí, muchas gracias, Al.
De nada.
Jenna was just walking into the room and described the smell of the room as moist.
Yeah, like a wet diaper.
If you often wonder what this studio smells like, now there you go.
It's just like there's something going on with the temperature control. Kelly and I are typical girls, always complaining about the weather. I'm usually, or about the temp. I'm freezing. And then it goes from freezing to muggy.
Yeah. And it's like I even said to Jenna, I'm sick of hearing myself complain about it. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm tired of hearing myself.
Speaking of sick, we kind of got sick today when we tried new bit.
We tried it, Kid Nation.
I said, don't do it.
Sometimes new bits, they just don't work. They fail. And we had a new bit today called, ooh, I wouldn't have told that.
Just based on the premise alone. Nobody wants to hear that.
No.
Yeah.
But it all turns into bathroom stories.
Most of them were bathroom stories. We did have a pink eye story.
Which is a bathroom story, basically.
We all know where you got the pink eye.
Yeah.
But we learned that you can treat it with breast milk.
That was an interesting tidbit.
That's old wives' tales, I guess. I've never heard that one.
It cleared it up the next day, which is...
That's what she said.
Yeah. So, but we did get a lot of people saying they were laughing quite a bit because of this.
Funny.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but
that's all we really care about.
As long as you thought it was funny,
laugh
that
with
you
us.
align with something on the show. I mean, Kelly and I argued. I've actually taken a different stance than you and Kelly in things lately.
You have.
I have, like a passionate, but I don't know. It's just the way I feel, the way you feel. Kelly, yesterday it was Bachelor. Yesterday it was love. Today it was life.
Oh yeah, Kelly's goal in life was to be a tennis mom or a tennis lady.
I've missed my opportunity.
And it blows my mind because, well, I'm sad for her that she's not living her life's dream. But
I am living a dream. It's just not
a different dream.
But it also blows my mind because when I first started this job, I would look at Kelly and be like, I love this. Like, I love that she's like this single, independent mom, like kicking ass, like working, hosting this national radio show. And then to hear her say that all she wants is to be like a kept woman.
You know how many?
It just makes me
sad. We got so many women that are married that wrote us and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm up with you 100%."
Right? Oh yeah, everyone agrees.
It's so
Kelly,
weird.
It's the good life. I mean, theoretically, it's the good life.
I mean,
just kicking
I'm different.
back.
I like it.
Look,
going to just make your husband feel look good for your husband. I guess I would say. And then
what are
going
we
to lunch.
teaching the young women?
that it's okay.
Well, if it doesn't work out, you got to go take care of yourself, and I have.
Right.
You know, so that I've led that example. But if I could go back,
and you know what? As a guy, I've always, I thought to myself, what if some modeling agency or somebody found my wife on the street and she became a superstar, and then I got to be that guy, that dad.
I thought you were going to say maybe if I met a model, I could take care of her. Which is not a bad idea.
I have worked since I was 12 years old. My daddy was an entrepreneur, and he had a shoe store, and I started selling shoes at 12 because I looked older.
Right.
And, I mean, that's all I've ever done. I'd earned my own money. I paid for my own clothes in school. I've paid my own way.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
It does.
No, it's incredible. It's awesome, and I admire you for that.
But let her
I'd rather you hate me for being that woman on the patio in Highland Park Village.
I appreciate you
smoking.
So I love it. Be smoking.
No, I wouldn't be smoking. I'd just be drinking. Smoking's gross.
Yeah.
And they always wear tennis outfits. They don't play tennis.
Drinking white wine at lunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like I said, they valet park at lunch because it's only $10. Whatever.
What is it? Yeah, right.
And we did say that there's two different crews. There's the ladies that dress up in the tennis outfits, but then there's also the yoga girls, and they never sit together.
Well,
I don't want to be yoga
pants. The comment we got that we didn't get to was that the tennis skirt moms are living the paid-for life.
Right.
The yoga pants moms are moms that have kids in school.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Stay at
actually
home.
work out.
Yeah.
You got to get back at it.
So the tennis ladies are the ones that are rich.
Right.
Yoga moms, you're just regular stay-at-home moms.
Right.
Now you know.
Living.
It's like living in that great neighborhood and living like on the outskirts of that great neighborhood. You just,
I lived on
having
the
your
outskirts.
own pool or using the community pool. Hey, a community pool's great.
Yeah, that's what I got. Community pool's cool. A couple of diseases that you could catch from there. But whatever. We also did love letters to Kelly today as well. How'd you feel about your
Gosh, we talked
your
so much
advice
today. What was my advice today?
We have
an 18-year-old that got
The 18-year-old,
engaged
yeah.
and was arguing all the time. I said her body was rejecting the proposal subconsciously.
Right. Because when you're engaged, that should be the ramp up. Like
the happiest,
you'll probably ever be. Well, I don't say that.
Yes.
That's from a divorce guy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the fun part is being engaged.
Right,
It's planning and getting excited and trying on the dresses that everybody's giving you parties and asking to see your ring.
The anticipation.
And then once you're married, you're just an old married couple. It just, people lose that fun part. And if you're not enjoying the engagement part and you're fighting all the time, and that's a bad sign. It really is.
And when you're 18, you should enjoy your 18, 19, enjoy your 20s. Go have fun.
That's the fun time.
Marriage will be there. It's not going to go away.
And every time we say something like this, somebody will call and say, I got married at 18, right out of high school, and we've been married 30 years. That's fine.
Great. Yeah.
It does, and it can happen. But the odds are not good.
You're the exception.
You are the exception.
You're the exception. And that's a good thing. It's a compliment because you did what most people can't do.
Right.
We also talked to Roderick, wanted some help. We had him on the phone, and he is in a relationship, and the woman has a 14-year-old boy, and the boy's not headed down the right path.
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the kid and Roderick.
Yeah, they moved into Roderick's house, and the kid is not really following rules. And he's trying to instill.
Well, he's trying to be the alpha dog. The 14-year-old's trying to establish dominance, and so is Roderick.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is the mom is taking the 14-year-old side. And from what we heard, and we only heard one side of the story, it sounded like Roderick was not being unreasonable in the discipline.
No.
But when mom is going to always be babying her little boy, it's not a healthy relationship for Roderick.
He didn't want to put the boy on blast, but the kid did something that is something he shouldn't be doing, and it was about cleaning up after himself. It's things that you want to teach a young man so that when he gets older, responsibilities.
I don't know. I can't speak to it since I don't have children, but it has to be so hard to take over as a parent of a child that they're going to argue. I mean, it's not yours, but at some point you want that child to be yours. And
they're going to be a part of your life.
And as a teenager especially, how do you handle that?
You got to have that respect there.
We did get some messages from KiddNation members that were saying it's not his right to parent that kid because he's not the... and I disagree with that.
But if he's going to be in my home...
Exactly.
He does have some say-so over how you're going to conduct yourself in the home that I am paying the bills for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's taking away his Xbox is not a cruel and unusual punishment.
Well, it's probably the way he worded things.
We don't know. But we don't know. We don't know. We weren't there.
So we're going to try to get a hold of his girlfriend, see if we could chat with her, because she's not able to get on the phone. She was working on, and so when she gets an opening, hopefully we can salvage this relationship, because you could tell he really does want to make this work, and he really does like her. Or if he needs to move on,
doesn't have a kid, you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. Big Al Mac is trying to move on from his bar, so he's on a search for a new spot.
On a search for a new regular spot. I'm going to go from bar owner to bar regular. Much like some of the guys that hung out with me every day. These guys that I've been hanging out with for years. The same 6-8 people. So now we're searching for that new place, that new place that feels comfortable, that we can call home. So we auditioned a bar yesterday. It did not go well. That bar will not be getting a call back.
Al said it was too fancy.
It was a little too fancy. It wasn't over the top fancy, but they don't have Miller Lite, which is
out. You're out.
You're out right there.
I'm more of a Bud Light guy, but yeah.
But I feel a domestic beer. It was one of those craft beer places, which that's fine if that's your thing. Not my thing though.
Yeah.
And so me and my friends, we're going to another place today, and we're just going to try several.
Hopefully this one's it.
Yeah, hopefully this one's it. But if not, we'll swipe left and try another one.
Okay. Scared to go home today because apparently my daughter got mad at me.
Why is your daughter mad at you?
I played her little cute song when she was singing to me when I was sick.
She was so good.
She was so cute. Shy. And yeah, she hates attention. Except from men. She loves when guys give her attention.
Oh, okay.
Is this something I should be scared of?
I don't know. Maybe it'll change. Kids go through phases where they favor one parent over the other.
Yeah.
But, Jen and I both said Chloe won't even look and speak to us.
It's weird, right?
But you're saying it's hard not to take it personally.
It's every girl. So we were at Target and
she's obsessed with boys.
She loves boys. So, example, we're at Target and this cute college-age girl, dressed nicely, she looked clean, like super nice-looking girl, comes up to Chloe and says, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I love your boots." And Chloe did the whole dig in her face in my wife's crotch because she was just so put off. And
I got it in the butt.
They do that sound.
I know.
It's so embarrassing. And then this older gentleman comes up with torn up shirt, got a beard. He's got long hair, kind of a mullet.
And she left with him?
Yeah.
Driving a white van.
He's like, hey, little girl, you look so cute. And she goes, thank you. These are my boots, and this is my skirt, and this is my unicorn shirt.
I don't know. There's got to be some child psychologist could tell us what that's about.
Is it did I do something?
No, I don't know.
It's usually a daddy issue thing, but you're wonderful with her.
I'm daddy.
Loving.
Yeah.
Is she like you more than Kinsey?
Yeah. She's a daddy's girl.
So she's just in a phase where she loves dad.
She only cuddles with me. She won't cuddle with Kinsey.
Translating into other women, and there's got to be something to that.
She just likes dudes.
How old is she?
She's 4.
Wow.
Oh gosh, there's
she's
awkward
4.
ways to type this out.
Yeah.
Like 4-year-olds and grown men.
I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that on your
Google.
You don't want that in your search.
No.
Because of this show, Jenna's got the weirdest search history ever. Yesterday she looked up how does human flesh taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pork, if you were curious.
So there you go. Yeah, that was from Does That Make Me Crazy? Is there an advice I can follow?
I gotta weed through some of the news stories that are in this particular Google search.
Well, if you know why she might be so into men and boys, let me know, because I would like to put a stop to this.
Okay.
Before this gets worse. But tomorrow we'll be back, Kid Nation. We got First World Problems, and we got your chance to go check out Taylor Swift. She's going to be going on tour, and you get to go to her first show in Phoenix.
How about that?
How would you like to travel out there?
Yeah.
And you know she's going to be high energy. It's the first show of her tour. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you have any comments or any questions, drop them down below here. And hopefully we'll get some questions from you in the future on Kid Nation Extra. We'll see you tomorrow, Kid Nation.